Greetings, everyone, and welcome. Good to be with you, mighty companions, as we enter into the last month of 2024. Yeah, let us ask ourselves, and I've been asking myself all year as I take each day in the day that I'm in, and am I holding on to anything? Am I holding on to anything of the past? Am I holding on to any expectations, concepts? Anything that blocks my union with the divine. And a lot's been shown in that area. So I don't know, but I sense that a lot's been emptied out. Um, Humility is the way. And if I say I'm humble, I'm definitely not. So I don't know if I am. Uh, but I just, and in working with others, um, that there can be an opening of the heart space to be humbled by this divine love that's breathing us in this sacred moment, right in this moment. All is well. In falling into the stillness, the silence between the words, the gap between each breath, the gap between each activity that appears to happen in my day, in your day. So as we come to an end in 2024, and we're in that time of winter, and winter is, for me, metaphorically, the time at the emptiness and the everythingness of God. Um, when we speak of Christ, it's Christ is everything in all things. Um, Not to bind up around a particular concept, but to go beyond it. Cosmic Christ, making room inside our souls, the inn at the stable, making room for something that wants to be birthed out in 2025, making room for the Christ child, and making room for something new. And I'm not, when I share this, I'm not, I'm inviting everyone just to go beyond any religion or any concept, but just the idea of peace and a love that is not of this world, as A Course in Miracle talks about, that Jesus represents a love that is not of this world, so far beyond. Jesus is my personal teacher. That just happened to work out that way at 5 years old. But as the Course um, invites all, that the principles can be practiced, and whatever you believe is between you and your higher power. So I'm just here to share and just invite all of you to come into the silence, to come into letting go of concepts, even words that I'm using. Change them. You don't like them, change them. In this way, we can join in that beautiful Christ, as it was shared in the earlier video, that true prayer is praying to the Christ and somebody else, because we are that. So I just invite all of us to rest in that loving space, in our oneness, in the truth. And that as we terrain through this appearing dualistic world, there will be plenty of forgiveness lessons, until forgiveness is no longer necessary, because love condemns no one. So, dear family of mighty companions, my website is www.nanettvictoria.com. I'm available for coaching 908-433-6254 and ACIM mentoring and the application of the principles, but the integration. I think part of the seed assignment that the Holy Spirit blesses in my own soul is bridging a lot of different things with the Course and coming to a rest. A rest. The Course is in a class by itself, for sure. So let us take a cleansing breath in as we just simply enter into the silence, entering into the stillness, as Jesus had informed us that in the silence and in the stillness is our prayers, our secret prayers, prayers that a communication going on with God that we'd never have to figure out. We simply rest in the sacred silence of our own soul. Our own soul. Although there are many here and we are all one, it's my view that we each have a soul, which is one as well, but appearing as many. So let us rest during this time of all types of holidays that people might be celebrating. Let us set aside all debates. Let us set aside all concepts of right and wrong and who's doing this and who's teaching things right and not teaching things right, and people should be doing it this way or that way, whatever it is they need to be doing. Let's set aside all of it for a brand new experience of the presence of God within us. Silent night, silent soul, holy soul. You may keep your eyes closed while I read this reading for the midweek miracle meditation from A Course in Miracles. I love this. I love this. Today, he speaks to you. His voice awaits your silence, for his word cannot be heard until your mind is quiet for a while and meaningless desires have been stilled. Await his word in quiet. There is peace within you to be called upon today to help make ready your most holy mind to hear the voice for its creator to speak. Take a deep breath in. I know I needed one after that. That is from the workbook lesson 125. It's one of the paragraphs, number 6. Today he speaks to you. His voice awaits you, your silence, for his word cannot be heard until your mind is quiet for a while and meaningless desires have been stilled. Await his word in quiet. There is peace within you to be called upon today to help make ready your most holy mind to hear the voice for your creator to speak. In that silence, something so mystical happens. And that doesn't mean thoughts won't come up. Stop getting tangled up in thoughts, good or bad. Stop. It's not you. Those thoughts are just trying to use us for transportation. And if I just let the choo-choo train go by without getting on, I just go to the secret place of silence. And I stop entertaining the thoughts, non-judgmental awareness. When I fall into it, I forgive it as soon as I remember. Holy Spirit, correct all errors in my mind. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. It's a practice. I can rest in the stillness where inspiration will guide me. Don't even need thought with that. It's just inspiration. Everything becomes so expansive. Total expansion. I don't need to look at other people's hula hoops and what they're doing or not doing. Mind my own hula hoop. And with the Holy Spirit, let those weeds that might be choking out my relationship in God, in the divine. I love you, family. Many blessings. What wants to be born in you in 2025? Until next time.